What if I told you the smartest AI on Earth and the human brain don't actually think the same way? One can solve billions of calculations in seconds. The other can imagine, dream, love, and create something that has never existed before. So, if they faced the exact same problem, who would make the better decision? The answer isn't what most people expect. The human brain is one of the most complex objects in the known universe. It contains around 86 billion neurons, constantly sending electrical signals to each other. But here's what makes humans different. We don't simply process information. We connect memories, emotions, experiences, and intuition. Imagine seeing a puppy in the rain. Most people don't just recognize an animal. They might feel sympathy, remember their childhood pet, or even stop to help. That's because the human brain doesn't only analyze facts. It gives them meaning. Every decision you make is influenced by years of life experience, not just the information in front of you. Now compare that with artificial intelligence. Despite what movies often show, AI doesn't actually think like a human. It doesn't have emotions. It doesn't understand happiness, fear, or regret. Instead,
AI finds patterns.
It studies enormous amounts of data, looks for relationships, predicts what is most likely to come next, and produces an answer based on probability. When you ask an AI a question, it isn't remembering life experiences. It's calculating the most likely response using patterns learned during training. That's incredibly powerful. But it's also fundamentally different from human thinking. Imagine both a human and an AI are asked the same question. A child is crying alone on a busy street. What should you do? Most humans immediately think emotionally. Help the child. Make sure they're safe. Comfort them. Call for assistance if needed. AI reaches a similar recommendation, but for a completely different reason. It evaluates safety, social norms, risk, and learned patterns from its training. The final answer may sound almost identical, but the path to reaching that answer couldn't be more different. One feels, the other calculates. So, does that make AI smarter? In some situation, absolutely. AI can analyze millions of medical images faster than humans. It can search through enormous databases in seconds. It never gets tired. It doesn't forget because it's sleepy. It can recognize patterns that people might completely miss. But then, there are problems AI still struggles with. Original creativity, common sense in unfamiliar situation, understanding sarcasm, reading emotions, making moral judgments. Humans constantly adapt using intuition and lived experience. AI depends on the quality of its training and available information. When something completely unexpected happens, people often improvise. AI may fail. The real future may not be AI replacing humans. It may be humans working with AI. Imagine a doctor using AI to detect diseases earlier, a scientist discovering new medicines faster, an engineer designing safer buildings, or a filmmaker turning simple ideas into incredible stories. In these situations, AI becomes a powerful tool, not a replacement for human intelligence. Because intelligence isn't only about finding the correct answer. Sometimes, it's about asking the right question, showing empathy, taking responsibility, and making choices that numbers alone cannot explain. So, who thinks better, the human brain or artificial intelligence? The truth is, they're built for completely different purposes. Humans bring imagination, emotion, creativity, and judgment.
AI brings speed,
precision, and the ability to process information on a massive scale. Neither is perfect, but together, they may become more powerful than either could ever be alone. And perhaps, the biggest question isn't whether AI will think like humans. It's whether humans will learn how to think even better alongside AI. Because the future won't belong to humans alone, or to artificial intelligence alone. It will belong to those who know how to combine the strengths of both. So, what do you think? Will AI ever truly think like a human? Or is the human brain something machines can never replace? Share your opinion in the comments, and subscribe for more AI videos like this.